We're locked in together. This is BB Davis with BB Love Sports, where sports and gaming is exquisite fusion. This is week 1, everybody, for college football. And we didn't have some scores for some of the games, but we are thorough here, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we are.
Oh my God.
But we got it, okay?
Oh my God.
That's right. So, let's lock in. Even if we have to double back and you say, oh, you said that before. Well, we got you. Okay. So let's get in with the scores. UAB 35 facing off with North Carolina A&T. Now, North Carolina A&T, since they had left the MEAC conference, they've had some highs, but they've definitely seen a lot of struggle. So, again, that score is 35-6. We have to see if they're going to stay in their current conference or if they're going to head over to a different conference. So, again, UAB 35, North Carolina A&T 6. Okay, and that was on Thursday, August 31st. Tulsa, August 31st as well. That game was between Tulsa and Arkansas Pine Bluff, 42-7. Friday, Eastern Michigan faced off with Howard, 33-23. Eastern Michigan would be the victor. Saturday games, Bowie, 22, Delaware State, 11. Virginia State, 27, Norfolk State, 24. Notre Dame faced off with Tennessee State. Noted is Notre Dame number 13 in ranking. And that score would be 56-3. Hampton faced off with Grambling State. Hampton would win that one 35-31. And also, on this Saturday, North Carolina Central 47 to Winston-Salem State 21. Central State faced off with Mississippi Valley State. They would be the victor. Central State 24-21. Morgan State faced off with Richmond. Morgan State would win it 17-10. Alabama State and Southern. Alabama State 14, Southern 10. Again, South Carolina State faced off with UNC Charlotte. The Bulldogs and the 49ers met up in the Queen City. 24-3. Final score. 49ers would win. All right, so here's some of the games that did not give an official score on the first portal platform that we have, but we are getting some incoming. Alcorn face off with Southern Miss. Southern Miss will win this one 37-7. And then we have Alcorn State Let me back that up. We're getting some repeats here. Alabama A&M facing off with Vanderbilt. And those final scores: Vanderbilt 26, Alabama A&M 10. Bethune-Cookman would face off with Memphis. Memphis would win this one 56-7 thus far, but this game is still ongoing, so we really have to come back with the final scores on that one. They got about 1:58 in the third quarter, but right now it's domination by Memphis. Hopefully Bethune-Cookman can get in another score. And let's see if we can get some details on the quarters. Okay, so lock it in. All right, in the first quarter, with the matchup between Bethune-Cookman and Memphis, it would be 10-7. 7 points for Bethune-Cookman, 10 for Memphis. Second quarter, no points to give for Bethune-Cookman, but Memphis would rally up from 10-18. Third quarter, which is where we are right now, and it's finishing going into the fourth. So the ending of the third quarter, and these are live stats for this game, no points for Bethune-Cookman and Memphis. The score would now be 7-21. We're in the fourth quarter here, 10 minutes and 20 seconds and counting for this one, so we'll come back to it. But Memphis has gotten up on the boards again going into the fourth quarter with 7. So now from 54, we got that score at 56-7. So we'll come back to that game and see what's happening in the next segment. We're going to carry on here. Prairie View A&M, they would face off with Texas Southern, and it seems that we don't have the scores for this one, and I'll tell you why. They just may have a different type of functionality that's happening over there, because this game started at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are now 9:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so we'll just have to come back for that one. Waiting for the ADs. Everybody's sitting there scoring up. And that game was broadcast on ESPN Plus. Now Sunday, we're not going to talk in depth about that right now, but Jackson State will face off with Florida A&M. This is going to be at 3 p.m. And a lot of people are excited for this game to see what happens. Jackson State is coming off of new coach, new assembled team, and we have a lot of people that are going to be pulling for Jackson State, and a lot of people are going to be pulling for FAMU Rattlers. So we'll just have to see how this one is going to go. It's going to be a lot of talk. So we'll keep up with the updates for tonight, because it's a lot of football that's just happening still. And we got a lot to unpack. So those are the scores that we have here for week 1. And we're going to have some more updates coming. Let's see if I can just kind of get something off here. Benedict and Allen both were scoring really good at the half. We did manage to get that, but they didn't do any updates as I can see. But at the half, they were playing 28-0. Okay, so let's see if I can find any of these updates, okay? Okay, what we have here is just what we have, ladies and gentlemen. They only gave, for Allen University facing off with Erskine, they only gave halftime stats. No final. I can't find it anywhere. And I've been everywhere. Okay. So, they really need to get that together. Halftime. It was Allen University leading over Erskine 10-7. And then for Bethune, well, not Bethune, but for Benedict, halftime, no finals anywhere that I could find. 28-0 with Benedict leading. So, lock it in, everybody. We got more football scores and stats that are coming in. Sometimes it takes a while to assemble a staff, or, just to get the equipment. It could be any type of thing. It could be equipment functionality why you can't get those stats out. It could be staffing where they have to build their staff. and get things on board. It could just be 1 or 2 or 3 people kind of doing things, and it takes a lot. So hopefully that will improve, because people are really looking in for these scores, for fans, for broadcasters, and people who want to uplift the school and everything like that. So we need to get those final scores in and get them up on the boards. No less than right after the game, and no less than past hour, at the latest 2 hours. But really, that's kind of not good. But it should be up right after the game, so many minutes after the game, or at the latest an hour. But anyway, we grow, we know, and we keep it half full and never half empty. That's the ideology around here. So keep it locked, everybody, with me, BB Davis, for BB Love Sports. So sports and gaming is exclusive